Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, I am your Dungeon Master, AuldDragon, and the players are...
Hi, I'm Captain Higgimus, Corporal First Class, and I play a Giff fighter.
Hi, I'm Davey Big Black Shepherd. I play Braxon, who's awesome. Who's a human fighter from an asteroid near Brow.
Hi, I'm Dakami-sama and I play Solas Bebha, who is half-elven cleric mage of Ogma.
I'm James, I play Ockar, human paladin of Brawl.
Levalithana, an elven wild mage.
Hi, I'm Zach and I play Lafdul Minglade, a specialty priest of Erevan, Illicir, and a thief multi-class. His current title is... oh god, I've forgotten how to pronounce this. Oh, why does this always happen to me? Furtive Secret of Gleeful Ignomania.
I think
that's a hard one to say.
What was that?
What?
His titles, oh god, I've forgotten how to pronounce this.
Yeah, it's the pressure. Suddenly, just before... I pronounce this like 20 times before the session starts, and then come the moment, you just botch it.
I think we need someone to make a meme. My current title is, oh god, I've forgotten how to pronounce this.
Titles.
Furtive Seeker of Gleeful Egomania. Yeah, that seems accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me go ahead and pull you guys back over to the map so that you can get back to exploring after that very, very fun time with 3 beholders.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny they were. I'd be fleeing if they were actual beholders. I would not risk the party. I'd be like, well, Lafdul's surviving.
Fun times with soon-to-be fun guys.
We've moved into the black bit. Oh, here we are. I don't see anyone.
That's because you ran into a little chamber.
Yeah. So that I could not send a lightning bolt or something.
Yeah. Just as a side note, as you're exploring this area, the second any of you see something unusual, stop and let me know. Because that could indicate that combat is about to start, or something important is going to happen, or something along those lines.
Yeah. Oh. I can see the back of the head of a beautiful woman.
Well, don't tell me that's a Medusa.
No, it's Lever, but she always looks towards the left.
Yes, she has a neck problem.
So, Leva, as you walked into that area,
aren't we in combat?
No, you took care of all
all
the
enemies.
Wasn't there a beholder like over there?
They're all taken care of.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all 3 of them.
Yeah, they all exploded and turned into dust that does something dodgy, probably.
Oh.
Yeah, Solas got his one random success in attack last time and destroyed one of them.
So, Leva, as you enter that, a wave of intense cold washes over you.
Oh,
Oops,
yeah.
I should turn that off. It's cold here. Anyone else feeling that?
It's probably that. Is there any that mold or spores there? You should probably not venture closer to wherever it is that's producing the cold.
I felt cold too, but it feels like last week.
Back up, maybe.
Leva casts Detect Magic.
As you're trying to do so, Leva, the cold is so intense you are shivering too much to even do that, and you take 18 points of damage.
Oh, how much?
18.
Oh my god!
Braxon to get away.
Leva races outside as fast as she can.
I've just
realised.
Braxon's got a ring that protects him from the cold, isn't he?
Yeah, that's why Braxon's not affected. Lafdul will cast a healing spell on her, cast Cure Moderate.
Braxon says to everyone, be careful about coming in here. It's dangerously cold.
No,
what's that blue thing then there?
Light spell on her.
Oh, that's just... okay.
Braxon's going to have a look around. Can he see anything making the cold?
No, wait, it's cold in that room over there?
You don't know what's making the cold, Braxon. there's
I will also...
these chambers have some scattered bits of stone that you guess is unprocessed ore on the floor, but no like piles of it. But the stone walls, there is some sort of now that you're looking around, looks kind of like a fuzzy coating on the wall in this area.
Right. He's going to lean in and see if it looks like a plant without touching it.
Well, no, it doesn't.
Does it look like? Does it look like mold or moss that makes cold?
You don't know of anything that makes cold, but yeah, it does kind of look like there's a fungal coating on the walls.
So Braxton would come out the room.
He's not really trained in herbalism. I don't think he would really know either way.
No,
he's seen mold on bread and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they sell mold called glow moss to make light without fire.
That's moss, not mold.
If you lend your ring of warmth to me, Solas or Leva, one of us herbalists can check it.
Yeah, all right. Who wants to borrow my ring and go in there?
I think I will spend my time taking care of the wounded people.
So the person with the worst herbalism goes in, now is it? No,
Leva,
I go. What, are you going in or?
Did Leva lose the spell?
You didn't even get started casting. The cold was so intense, you didn't even start. You just ran out.
So when she feels a little bit better, she casts Detect Magic, and she offers to go in to see where's the ring. Where's the ring?
Yeah. Are you wearing any rings?
Let's see. What is she wearing?
It'd probably be better just to have Higgimus nearby to scoop her, because you'd have the least trouble to pick her up if she were to fall down, rather than Braxon or Ockar.
We could tie a rope around her waist and drag her out. If she passes out.
I suppose. But as anyone we're in there for a long period of time, we start freezing.
Well, she ran out fairly quickly.
Oh, I hope that's not a lich in there. They have a freezing aura, don't they?
An invisible lich.
She wears one ring.
Right, so you're right. All right, so Braxton gives you his ring. You can keep your own ring on.
Right, so she stomps on Braxon, turns to the east and goes inside.
She's strutting in.
She stomps on Braxon.
These are 5-foot squares. There's plenty of space to get around other people.
Be careful, there might be something in the rubble too, also, that could be causing that.
Might be something on the ceiling as well.
All right, so Leva, you go into that area, and you can definitely see the coating on the walls that you do recognize is some sort of mold.
There's a mold here. Yes. Can I do a herbalism check to see?
Yeah, you'll need to go into one of the corners to take a look.
Okay.
Or if it's black mold. Black mold's
Is she
bad
actually
for the
cold? Or is the ring sustaining her?
It's cold, but it is not. It is nowhere near as cold as it felt before.
So let's see. With herbalism, does she see it? Yes.
All right. It is definitely a mold, and you've vaguely heard about this sort of thing. It seems to. What you've heard is that there are types of mold that are, rather than feeding on organic material or something like that, it feeds on heat.
I pass that on to the others. And can she scrape off a little bit into a vial?
You would know that would be a very bad idea if it feeds on heat. you would need to store it in some place that is completely impervious to heat. Otherwise,
like
it's just going
extra
to feed on
dimensional
your own
space?
heat.
What about the pouch, the bag
No,
of
that's
holding?
not enough.
Not enough.
That's not enough.
Braxon's
Okay.
mug.
It
Oh,
feeds
yeah.
on heat. Hey,
Oh, I pass all
Yeah.
of that on to the others.
Braxon's mug would work, 'cause it would sustain it at the same temperature.
hey. I don't want to drink a mug full of mold that makes my insides cold.
Oh, like you
That-
ever drink from
His
that.
his mug is not sealable.
Is there
I have
any
sealing wax.
magic there?
No.
Does she detect any magic?
No, you're not detecting any magic at all.
Okay.
Is there anything of worth in that room? Is it sealed off? Is there explorable? Is there other ways? Do we need to go in there, basically? Because I can't see what's in there, so...
Does she see anything in the other room?
All you're seeing is walls. You can report on what you're seeing. If you want to do something other than just look, then you need to tell me.
Well, she keeps away from the mold because she seems to remember that it would not be it would not be a good idea to touch it. So she's going around, but not touching the mold, not touching the walls. Does she notice anything?
If the mold eats heat, what would happen if she threw a fireball in the room?
Magical heat would probably override it.
What would happen?
Spellcraft?
So
Yeah.
it's supernaturally drains heat from things, right?
It's not
Wouldn't she then detect magic if it was supernaturally?
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking the magic from a spell would override a natural phenomenon.
I mean, she does have she did memorize one fireball.
I mean, we could just set fire to it using a flaming sword or something.
Flaming sword.
Well,
I wonder if
flaming
anyone's
dagger.
got something like that.
I think so.
We
It
could just-
eats heat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You
wait.
think we could starve it with cold then?
Oh.
Huh?
Not a terrible idea, but
You could try and
I just think the way it was eating Leva's heat there so fast. I just think that I don't know. It seems like it drains the heat super fast. So I don't know. I think that the fire might either be useless or it might be like fertilizer.
Well,
yes.
here's the thing.
But what about you casting your ice? Can't you do ice wall or something?
Here's the question. Is there anything useful in that room?
That's what I was trying to ascertain. At first.
Is that hiding a secret door or anything, or would we just be better off ignoring the whole room?
So Leva has hold on. Leva has walked around the room and she hasn't noticed anything obvious.
Because it's covered in mold.
I suppose you could search it.
Could search it.
Search?
Could search it. It would take time.
If she were to touch a tiny piece of the mold, if you take it out of the room, what would happen? She should do that experiment.
It'll stick to her skin and cover her entire body in cold.
Just being around it was draining her.
I would suggest that somebody else with more hit points might try it. Somebody with more health.
You were standing in a room full of it, though.
Yes.
I'm talking about a tiny piece of it.
So, Lemo is quite prepared to pass the ring on to somebody else.
Yeah.
So I say this.
Hang on.
We can come back to this. Some point. Right now, it's not an immediate danger to us. I could tell.
Yeah. I agree with that, but there's one point in response to what Lafdul is asking, and that is, Lema knows that it wouldn't be a good idea to pack any of that into a vial, and having any of that in a vial, I mean, is not very big. I mean, so that would be rather a small quantity. In that respect, I think that it probably would not be a good idea to take off just a little bit.
Could I, detach a small piece of my ring. If Lever or someone was to make a piece list, and I just hover it in the air, and we can just, well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Forget it. We've already studied it. Lever's gone in the ring.
All right.
I
Shall we
suppose-
continue? We just need to be mindful that there could be more. What color was that stuff, by the way?
Looked brown.
All right.
Oh,
So we just need to be mindful if we see like anything patches of like brown to
wasn't
be mindful that that could be more of the
How
stuff down there.
obvious that mold is when you look at it from the door?
I'm sorry?
How obvious is the mold to see when you look at it on the door?
It is not very obvious when you look at it with infravision.
yeah,
But
because it's a lack of heat.
but with light you can see it.
With light, it's pretty obvious, yeah.
Okay, so if we see similar patches of on other rooms, don't go in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll keep a lookout for it. I have a suggestion. People were talking about scraping a bit off. If this was something you couldn't get off your fingers, you might need to cut your fingers off. So I would suggest that if anyone wants to do any experiments with floating things on a ring or whatever, I think you'd be better off if someone's got some food in their rations. And you could just rub some on the wall and then bring it out, put it on the floor, and we can see what happens to it. See if it gets dissolved or eaten.
Well, I've got a dagger of ice and fire.
Yeah, but I suggest you don't actually touch the wall with anything you want to keep.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
'cause I was
your dagger does do the ice damage, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking if I just see what happens if I stab at it with the cold or with the fire.
Mm-hmm. Here, have the ring.
Alright.
Yeah, well that might work, but you might end up losing your dagger.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to do that because I would have. Look, I'm not because I'm being scary. I would have to give up my other ring. That would make me lose my spells if I were to keep the other ring with ring of regeneration on.
Like Higgimus said, you don't need to do this. Not now.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, we should leave it.
We can clear the floor and just avoid this room if we need to retreat.
You can always give the dagger to someone else, too.
Yeah, I don't mind doing that. Wasn't that where the gas spores came from?
Yep.
And they seem to be immune to code. That's something we should bear in mind.
All right. Well, we can always come back to this area. Let's just be mindful going forward. Unless Lafdul, you want to try to kill it with your ice dagger. It just the way it sapped all the heat from Leva so fast. I mean, that was like if I hit her or something. Was like how much it hurt her.
Yeah, it's like she donned a robe again.
Yeah. So I think the fire would just be more heat to kind of feed it more, because it seemed like that's what it was doing, and that's exactly what Leva described. It was eating heat instead of other stuff. So it might be if you used fire or magical fire, it might be like fertilizer.
I think regular fire would be.
No. I think the cold would be kind of like starving it in a way, right? We think it'd be the opposite.
Yeah. No, I
if
agree
you want
with
to use ice dagger, that's fine, but I think we should probably secure the rest of this area here and just be mindful of any more brown patches.
If people want, I can scout ahead. I'll keep you within my line of sight.
You wouldn't need I think you wouldn't need light because you don't see those mold patches without the light.
I'm basically creeping around the corner and looking around the corner without aggroing anything. Basically, that's the premise.
All right. So let's move on, unless you really want to try your dagger thing.
Not really. No.
Okay.
You can do it
let's
later.
move on then.
What are these?
Those are the holes from the area above. You
It's
remember
from the aura lift.
Yeah. Okay, let's.
Oh, and those ones won't be covered, of course, because
Correct.
no one here to block them up.
It would be
So that's
very possible to fall down there.
Okay. So
more useful, isn't it?
Those
Down
healing checks I did, they did work, right?
If they were successful, then yeah.
Yeah, so Braxon, Ockar, and Higgimus all received 1 hit point.
Oh, right,
you.
thank you.
Okay, it looks like this goes into another unfinished area here. And it looks like the way across from here does, too.
So, just to be clear, that's clearly mined out area. So it's like dug out rather than unfinished. You wouldn't necessarily expect it to eventually become finished. Just as a clarification, I'm not sure how exactly you're using the term. I just wanted to make it clear so that you're looking at it and you're understanding what you're seeing.
Unfinished by it hasn't been worked into smooth surfaces.
That's okay.
Let's be a bit careful. Maybe they put these undead things into each corner.
Ugh. Okay.
That's true.
Would we like to continue down this way or try some of those closed doors first in the processed area?
I want to go to there.
Yeah, there's a few edges that we can't see, so someone should check it out.
I can look down and
Lafdul,
up.
can you kind of sneak over that way without alerting something? Because we obviously, when I move around, it's going to alert anything that's nearby.
There's no guarantee, but I'll give it a try. I'll walk here and I'll walk along the line and just go to.
All right, hold on.
Could make you invisible.
Are you trying to move silently?
Yeah.
I could make you invisible.
I can make myself invisible as well.
All right, hold up.
Actually, can you
50.
move hide in shadows too? Or how do you work that old in your game?
He's trying to be stealthy.
Can you move and hide in shadows?
If he says that he's trying to move and hide in shadows, then I make the roll. If
I'm
there's
just crouching down.
If I indicate
basically.
that there are no shadows, then I'll tell you. But it's hide in shadows is also like keeping your body pressed up against the walls. Making short bursts of movement kind of thing where you move from a point to another point to another point kind of thing, and you're stopping and listening, that sort of thing. So
I suggest you do both, Lafdul. Be super sneaky.
It's almost like I've never done this before, Higgimus. I mean, I know you've got the gloves. You're not quite a thief yet.
What are your scores?
Quite terrible, actually. 45 and 40.
Okay.
45 means silently 40.
All right. As you step, did you step there or did you step there? I can't remember.
I was there going forward, basically.
Okay. As you step right there, there is a flash of light from the floor.
Oh
dear.
I was expecting a trap.
And
can Braxon grab him and pull him back?
No.
Nope, because this is instantaneous. A sheet of electricity flashes through the start of that chamber. And I'm going to need 2 saving throws versus spell, please.
Do I get a reflex adjustment?
You will get your
Dex.
dexterity defense bonus for the first one, not the second one.
Good luck.
1d20 plus 6 and 2 from my armor plus 4 from my dex.
You got this, buddy.
That's the first one, which, my score's 12.
Yeah, that's a success then.
So the second one's just plus 2. That's a failure.
Okay. So the sheet of lightning also lets out a loud crack sound that echoes through the corridors. Lafdul, you take 6 points of damage from the electricity as it washes over you, and you feel your body go rigid and unmoving.
I'm paralyzed. Can Lafdul even say anything?
Nope.
Is there still lightning?
No, it was just an instant.
Do I have any idea if that was a trap, at least through my mind?
So what do we see?
You see Lafdul get hit by this sheet of lightning that flashes through the corridor, perpendicular to the corridor, and after in the instant that it's gone, there's still kind of that after image on your eyes, but after a second that clears up. Lafdul hasn't budged an inch at all.
Okay. What point is it? The point he's at right there that it went off?
Yeah.
So when he was right there in that square, nothing happened to him, right? It was only when you touched the square.
That's up to you to make that judgment call.
It is a bit late now, but I could. I wasn't thinking that this corridor would be trapped, so I didn't cast Find Traps yet.
I wasn't expecting it to be trapped.
Let's throw a stone in, see if it does it again. Braxton's going to look at the walls and see if. Remember when we went to Radol and there was those metal things that were shooting out lightning? He's going to look and see if he can see anything on the wall.
Sorry.
Is there anything old?
Hold on a second. Sorry, what was that?
Remember at Radol we had lightning bolts shooting across that corridor? Braxton's going to look and see if there's...
You do not see any projections from the floor or walls.
Right. Okay. If we got any stones around, Braxton could throw some stones in.
I will cast Find Traps. That way we can say if it's still trapped or not.
Alright, so Braxton, you throw a stone through there, nothing happens. Just goes through there and bounces down the corridor a little bit. Solas, you do not detect a trap from right where Lafdul is.
I will mention that it seems that the trap has been sprung and it's no longer there.
Alright, Higgimus, you pull Lafdul back, and he is completely rigid under your hands. He's unmoving. He stays in the pose that he was in as you pull him back.
Well, it's a lifelike statue. He always wanted to be like a statue made recently.
You can tell it he's still breathing, though.
Oh. Yeah, he's still breathing, Solas. Could you check to see what might be wrong with him?
I think that the trap also paralyzed him. Fortunately, I don't have a cure paralyzation or remove paralyzation memorized.
Weird enough, I do.
Alright.
And I generally don't use it on traps in a non-combat situation anyway.
I hope you're okay, Lafdul.
Lafdul looks at Higgimus if he could. If not, he isn't.
Braxton looks into Lafdul's face and says,
"Oh God, not this."
Can you? I haven't even said anything yet.
No,
says,
but I know your intent.
Can you blink at me?
Lafdul's not even going to acknowledge him, but he's got no choice but to stare at Braxton.
While Solas is kind of looking after him, or I don't know, doing a heal check or something. I don't know what he does. I'm going to look around and make sure that nothing's like coming at us.
All right. Well,
We're not going to be surprised.
If you don't see anything, then you don't see anything.
I will say that he should be okay with his regeneration ring, and paralyzation should remove itself in time.
Well, do you still need to know about what's in that area?
I have the Find Trap spell still active, so I can scan for traps.
Alright. You see anything further down the hallway here?
You're looking down the hallway ahead where Lafdul went?
Yeah.
Solas? You were not detecting any traps further down there.
I do not see any other traps in here. At least not on the area that we can see at the moment.
Stand where I'm at here and look down this way. Don't get too far ahead of me there.
What's the range on the spell?
The range is
10 by 30, isn't it?
30 yards.
Okay. Yeah, basically as soon as you turn around and look the other way, you detect a trap down that way. And it indicates it's a magical trap.
I will say that there is a magical trap in that area.
Can you see this door here? Does that have a trap?
Which door?
This door.
Alright, so you go... you'll need to turn and face down that corridor. Okay. You are detecting a magical trap up this way.
Okay. How about this other side? Going up this way.
And you're detecting a magical trap up this way.
Okay.
Not on the doors.
There doesn't seem to be traps on those doors, but there are 3 magical traps that I can spot, and I only have 1 dispel magic spell.
Okay. Does anybody have like a scroll of remove paralysis? I checked my scrolls. I don't.
Of what?
Remove paralysis.
Or something along that lines.
Unfortunately, no remove paralysis.
No, I checked. I don't.
Could I roll a spellcraft to try and figure how long paralysis might last?
You can go ahead and roll spellcraft, yes. You know that that paralysis... You realize that was a glyph of warding, and you realize that the paralysis can last hours.
Well, I will relate that Lafdul might be in that condition for some hours.
Lafdul would sigh, but he can't.
Braxon, which way are you looking?
Braxon's looking down here.
Okay. You notice something.
Oh!
A monster.
Undead. Let's get Lafdul out of here.
Oh
So-
my god, that is huge.
There goes Waradra.
All right, stop.
Right.
Stop, everyone.
Yeah.
Because it's now time for combat. So
Time
you
for
notice
fun.
coming around the corner, Braxon, you were a bit distracted. You didn't quite notice that the thing is radiating light from a column of flame running up its spine. But now you do see... by the way, I will note that, Lafdul, you saw that. You noticed that. Of course, you were paralyzed, so...
Ah. I didn't actually see it because I never got close enough on my character screen.
It's fine. Your character noticed it, so...
And it is a giant one.
It
You should
is
have told
it
me
is
in
about
the,
12
GM
feet tall. It looks human, but it is 12 feet tall, and it is carrying a large, heavy spear. So
Is it looking at Lafdul?
it has just come around the corner. So everyone give me initiative, please.
Apart from me, should I just go AFK?
I mean, you don't have to go AFK. I mean, you might need to roll for, or not
No,
roll.
I'm here. I'm just not going to roll. I just put myself to 99. It's just
Yeah,
stay
put
99
yourself to
every
99.
time.
Yes, but you might have to deal with your hit points. So
I rolled 3 munition modifier 3 old. What I'm trying to do is grab Lafdul and pull him back.
okay. That is perfectly fine.
That's pretty fast for Higgimus.
I'm trying to boost our soon to be berserking dwarven priest.
So, if Braxon was going to send a lightning bolt out at Glittertines,
Sorry, I'm back.
can he wait until the thing gets nearer?
You want me to roll initiative, or did you already do it?
Wait, I have not rolled initiative. Wait is +1, so if you want to do that, you can do +1. But
Right.
otherwise, you would want to...
It looks like a big
move
giant
and position yourself closer to it, or something like that.
So the thing we're up against looks like a big giant skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna be roasting him with my battle axe then.
Can Braxon move and still use the lightning bolt?
Yeah.
Okay.
It functions like a wand, so.
Right. So is it 3 for?
Yes. Anyone still need to roll?
Didn't go on the turn tracker. Never mind. Fix it now.
You got your number updated?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Higgimus, where are you pulling Lafdul?
Back. Let's pull him back to here. Right behind me. Right there.
Right up there?
Yep.
Okay.
Hopefully it's going to be away from me blast or whatever that might happen.
Yeah, Lafdul might get knocked down a hole.
All right, Leva, you're casting Magic Missile?
Yeah, well, first she's going to go forward a bit. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Okay.
Now she casts magic missiles.
Is there a reason why you moved closer? Just out of curiosity?
Yes, because she's preparing for another spell that she wants to cast next time, depending on what happens
Gotcha. Okay.
inside.
Because I just wanted to make sure that you weren't moving closer because you thought you had to be closer for a Magic Missile, which you do not.
No,
right.
I don't. It wasn't for this. It was for next time.
Fair enough. All right. Let's see. You get 5 missiles.
Wand, doesn't she?
No, it's a wand. I'd only get 2.
Oh, you're using your wand. Oh, sorry.
I don't have any magic missiles left, unfortunately.
Okay.
But 2. Well. Okay.
It represents your wand right now.
Hey, that's 4 damage. It's more than Higgimus did this round.
Yeah.
Need to find your thing so I can track the charges on it. Give me a second. I didn't see that you were doing the wand, so otherwise I'd have this up already. There we go. Okay. All right, so you pull out the wand and point at the target. 2 missiles streak out of the tip of the wand and kind of hit the rib cage of the thing. Varadra just charges straight ahead.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I knew that would happen.
Yeah.
And
Which is why I'm casting the spell I'm casting.
she swings her warhammer, and as she's doing so, she fairly calmly calls out, "There's another one coming."
Oh, goody.
What, you aggroed it?
I think the proper term is you aggroed it, Lafdul.
Yeah, I think the trap might have been the one that aggroed.
Alright. Unfortunately, she does miss.
Oh, right. So can't blast it with a lightning bolt now, but maybe I can blast the other one.
Maybe. You'd
Right.
have to move.
Yeah. So when you say the other one,
it's not your turn yet.
sorry.
The skeleton tries to stab at Varadra with its spear. But she manages to dodge it. Now it is your turn, Braxon.
Is it a giant, by the way?
I'm sorry?
Is it classed as a giant?
I mean, it's large.
No, she gets the bonus against giants.
In that case, no, it is not.
Braxton have to go around the corner, will he?
Yep.
See one. I can't see one. Oh, there it is. I don't think Braxton can get to it.
Did pass too close. Are you sure you want to position yourself there? Because the way you moved, you've taken an attack of opportunity by the giant skeleton.
Would you? All right.
Yep.
Well, then he wouldn't be able to go past Varadra then.
I mean, you could get right there.
And get there.
Or there.
Or there, right.
If you want to see it.
Yeah. And he can't use his lightning bolt on that one. So what happens if Braxton sends a lightning bolt this way? Can he do that, even though he's that close?
You can do that. I mean, whether that's going to be a bad idea or not is up to you. You don't know.
Okay.
Which is why usually lightning bolts aren't cast in melee range.
Yeah, but nobody's given Braxton a lightning bolt wand before. Right. Okay, so he's going to point glitter tines at the thing's chest and say, Nemitrikor.
Okay.
Which might be the last thing I say this game. So that sort of direction.
We paralyze that Lafdul.
So straight downward, in other words.
Yeah, straight through the thing.
Okay. Give me a 12d6, please.
It was nice knowing Varadra.
Yeah. That's only most of Braxton's hit points, if I remember right.
Wait, isn't that all of Braxton's hit points?
No, he's got like 50 or 60 odd.
No, but he's down some.
Oh.
If it bounces.
He's down some. He'll have 1 or 2 hit points left. If it gets him.
That's where you find out the skeletons are affected by lightning.
Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Alright, so you point the trident at the skeleton, and a lightning bolt leaps forth, and you do see it impact against the rear wall. It does not reach you. And let me see if this thing makes its saving throw.
Can you still start to gauge how far the range is?
Well, I know it missed the beholder thing.
It's 40 feet.
You might want to make a note of that.
And it's 10 feet wide.
Oh.
No, because when your bounce is something like at 20 feet away from you, and it's right against the wall, it might bounce back at you. So it's that you might have to move back 10 feet in that case.
Yeah.
Alright,
Now that you know its range.
The lightning bolt impacts this creature and just blasts it apart. The bones go flying everywhere. The fire, there's flips of flame that go every which way and then fade out, and it is gone. It is dead.
Nice.
Ockar.
You said that there's one in this direction?
That's what Braxon kind of indicated. I mean, that's what you can get from the way that Braxon went.
So, for my movement to go that way, and I still can't see it, so... Oh, now I can. I'll start... Let's see, that would be 50 feet, so... See, how much farther can I go? That's 75 to get there.
Am I the only one that's lightning encumbered?
And that would be 90 to get there. Can I still attack?
No.
I'm
You can
just
only
saying
move
where I am
half.
at
You can only move
75.
half your movement if you're going to attack.
Okay.
Can you guard?
Yeah,
No,
I'll move...
you need to declare that at the beginning.
Okay, then I'm moving there and getting ready to attack it on my next turn.
Okay.
What
Solas?
did you ask, Lafdul?
Hey.
Did you ask on Okkar's turn?
I can't do anything anyway. I'm just saying a character.
Yeah, but out of character, what did you ask?
Oh, about declaring if you can parry or fight defensively if you can't attack. Since you can do that within your full movement, but you've got to declare it.
Yeah, you always need to declare those.
I will move a bit closer and cast prayer.
Okay, what's the area of effect?
60 feet range.
Alright, that is not going to get Ockar, I don't believe.
Yeah, I doubt.
Actually, no, it will.
Oh.
60-foot radius, right?
Yeah, 60-foot radius.
Alright.
Lucky.
So everyone gets +1 to attack, +1 to damage. Is there +1 to saving throws?
Yeah, +1 to saving throws also.
Yeah.
Alright, so keep that in mind.
The enemy gets -1 if it's in range.
Lafdul does nothing. Next round. Lafdul continues to do nothing this round.
Yeah, but he's doing nothing in a stylish way.
Everything he does is stylish.
I mean, it was more of a...
way standing in a place.
Let's go ahead and roll for initiative, everyone.
Can I roll spellcraft even though I'm paralyzed if I can see something? I'm not doing
yeah,
anything,
you
I'm
can.
thinking. What way am I facing? What way would Higgimus face me?
Probably still facing the same direction, so you're looking at the wall right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I see Solas?
Yeah, peripherally, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you rolling spellcraft for?
No, I was just curious if I could, that was all.
Oh, okay. Alright, anyone still need to roll?
Nope.
I just roll.
What Lafdul wants to do?
My Warhammer.
Wait, are we rolling initiative again?
Yes.
Yeah, you said that
Okay,
several
sorry,
times.
there are other things going on in the background around here.
Right. For that Warhammer.
Hang on, let me just check something.
Did you just ask me something, Higgimus?
Yeah, what's the initiative for that Warhammer? The orc one?
Do you know what a plus to it or anything like that?
No.
Okay, then roll 4.
4. Okay.
Braxon got that one.
Hang on.
Okay. You haven't rolled yet, Braxon?
No, I rolled it. One second. I'll do this. Right. Goodbye, Glittertines.
Well, you're destroying it.
No, just dropping it on the floor.
All right.
You can put it in your offhand, okay. Oh wait, would that class as dual wielding if he's only attacking with his main hand?
No, he's pulled out his battle axe.
Your number didn't update, Higgimus, so I updated it.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. This skeleton here, up the corridor. So basically, only Viradra, Braxon, and Ockar can see it. It reaches into its torso where the column of flame is and pulls out a bit of the fire and hurls it down basically at Braxon and Viradra, right about here. So, give me a second.
Interesting. How easy is it to batter away fire with a shield?
You using a shield?
Yeah, he's got a shield. You suggested Braxon take a shield with him, so he listened to you. He does listen to people, you know.
Does he?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not convinced by that.
Okay, I need a saving throw. I need a saving throw from Ockar, Braxon, and Solas. The flame hits the ground right around you, Braxon, right past you, and explodes into a raging fireball that fills the corridor. It washes back out, so Solas, you see this streak of flame hit the corridor directly ahead of you, and then this wall of fire just washes back over you. It doesn't quite reach to Higgimus and Leva.
Anyway,
no.
we still have safeguarding on.
Yeah, that's not against... That's your spells, isn't it?
Huh?
It affects anything, but it doesn't reach you
Oh.
anyway, so...
Mm.
You roll for
Oh,
dear.
I can draw that.
Okay.
That's actually really useful, man.
So, 12.
Danger versus spell.
Yep, saving throw versus spell.
I think
So
your
armor
armor helps
apply?
as well.
Armor does apply.
I've got
Armor
13.
will always apply to fireballs.
Okay.
Area of
good.
effect spells, armor always applies to. Area of
Well, I
effect
had to
damaging
ask you each
spells.
time to make sure.
Which case did I need to roll item saving throws when fireball is cast?
If you fail your saving throw.
Shit,
Okay.
I failed. Correct.
So it's under, is it?
You want to get over.
Want to get
Higher
over?
is better.
Well, spell I've got 13.
Yeah.
But you saying I'm getting something for armor?
Yeah. The magical plus from your armor contributes. So does dexterity defense adjustments.
Right. Which is
Well, luckily I did succeed.
Alright, so
Well,
Solas, you
I've got-
succeeded.
I've got a 13, so I need to get a 1 to do that. Would a shield help me with that as well?
Well, you rolled a d20 with a 12. That was your saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so your armor is you've got a +1 defensive adjustment from your dexterity.
Right.
So that gets you up to 13 right there.
Okay.
Alright, so Braxon, you save. Solas, you save. Each of you take 13 points of damage.
Ouch.
Ockar,
Ouch.
you failed. You take 26 points of damage.
I'm still alive.
Oh yeah, the prayer also gives plus.
Right. And Ockar, what equipment do you have exposed?
Oh, yeah.
I have my metal armor. I have.
Okay,
My
hold on.
great axe?
I'll need to roll them individually.
We might need to retreat.
Okay, so
I'm
your
retreating.
armor. Let me roll for that. Your armor's fine. Your axe.
The magic axe.
The axe is fine.
I also have a great helm.
That's fine.
Corkscrow strapped to my waist.
That is fine.
The magic dove shield.
That is fine.
Belt pouches.
Those are fine, and thus so is everything inside of them.
My backpack.
That is fine, and thus so is everything inside of them.
And the crossbow that's strapped to my back. The eye biter.
Okay, that is fine. Your bolts as well.
The bolts I'm keeping in the backpack.
Okay. You have any rings, ion stones, anything like that?
I have that scarab necklace.
Don't
That's
you have
fine.
a quiver for your bolts?
What? No, wait, yeah, the quiver for the bolts.
That's fine, and the bolts. The bolts are fine.
Okay, you got the scarab necklace.
Yep, that's fine.
I have the ring of item retrieval.
That you feel snap off your fingers.
Damn it, that was my best ring. And the ring that turns me into an earth beast.
That has also snapped off your fingers.
Well, now I got 2 open magic item slots, so yay.
I'm sorry.
The heat of the flames you feel just strain the metal of the ring, and they kind of break and snap under your under the intense heat from the flames.
What would be interesting is if the other part of the ring is still magical.
Matter. It loses all effect if I don't have both rings.
Yeah, I know, but you might be able to.
No,
might be easier to only get.
It's tied in magic. If one of them is destroyed, the other
yeah.
one loses its enchantment.
All right.
Which means we'll just say that the other one broke too because that was on the sword.
I mean, it's fine.
Either that or you got to get a ring off the sword.
To make it less of a headache, we'll just say it was destroyed.
Effectively, it is. Yeah. Solas, your turn.
Yeah, I was going to move a bit closer and see if I could cast a spell, but Solas has thought better of himself.
Well, you were casting the spell already, and it has been disrupted.
I will lose it.
Yeah, so. Higgimus, your turn.
Instead of moving closer, he moves to the safeguarding zone.
Okay.
So Higgimus starts to move there, and then he remembers that Lafdul is frozen, and instead he says, pull back to the main room, and then I could back you up.
Are you shouting that?
Yeah, he shouts it down that way. Down that way.
I don't think Roger would obey that, though, unfortunately.
I don't think she will. If Braxon hears it, can he call it on to Ockar?
Ockar could hear that.
Right.
Everyone else can hear that in this area.
Yeah, well. I'll stop right there.
Could Braxon grab her?
No, because that wasn't your action for the turn. You were doing something else. Varadra rushes down, swinging her hammer. And misses.
I could carry a Lafdul like a piece of corkwood or something.
Leva, your turn.
Well, Leva was going to go down here, but seeing what just happened, she's definitely not doing that. So she stops. She walks to here, and she screams down to the others, "Come back! Maybe I can extinguish its flame. Get it to come around the corner."
It's got children.
What?
Yeah, the shouting's aggro to everything else.
Like, mummy flaming belly has got children.
Yes.
It's mummy and daddy.
Yeah, maybe.
So Braxon and Ockar, you do see them advance on a Varadra and a swing, but miss. Your turn, Braxon.
Well, it was nice knowing Varadra. If they weren't there, he could just go in and zap them. Right. Anyway, he's dropped Glitter Tines.
Glitter Tines is okay. I did roll for it.
They just dropped it on the floor.
I know.
Yeah.
And because it wasn't in your hands,
yeah.
it
of course
is forced an item saving throw.
Yeah, of course.
Just letting you know it's okay.
Where can I go that I can whack this thing with a flaming belly and not get eaten by those? Those things are going to get me if I try and get over it, aren't they? How high is the ceiling in this cave?
They're about it's about 10 feet-ish high. These giant skeletons are kind of hunched over.
Oh, right, so Braxon can't jump over it.
No.
Will Varadra let Braxon push past her?
I mean, if you grab her and toss her behind you, then that... I mean, that's something you can do.
But then he can't attack, can he?
No.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. In that case, Braxon's going to clobber this one.
Okay. And what are you using?
The battle axe.
Not anymore, you aren't.
Okay.
Stop throwing away your weapons.
That's the stick of many buttons.
The heat has apparently caused you to sweat quite a bit, and being nervous about these new enemies appearing and everything like that. And it just slides out of your hand. Let me see where it goes.
You've got your cursed warhammer, haven't you? Still. Your
Yeah.
third weapon.
Yeah, and if he drops Age's burden,
You got shield.
because he gave the other one to Higgimus. If he drops Age's burden, then he's still got the dagger.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I mean you can attack.
it ended up
You
back
can
here.
attack skeletons with the dagger, can't you?
You
Right.
can. You can also shield bash.
Yeah. Would shield bash be good at against undead?
I mean, it would be a
Bashing
bludgeoning
damage.
attack.
Yeah.
You ask them to please stop it.
So Braxon, it ends up banging up against the wall back there.
Yeah.
Ockar, your turn.
I'm thinking.
Well, you rolled to do something,
I rolled to attack, but yeah.
and that's what you're doing, unless you're running.
I'm gonna move in and attack this one with my battle axe.
Okay.
What size is it considered?
These are man-sized targets. They appear to be a mix of lizard man and dwarven skeletons at a glance. That's a
That
hit.
goes 15.
That is a hit.
I don't know what other. Oh wait, do I still have that strength on me, or no? We didn't reapply that, did we?
If you had strength when you came down and fought the
We
Gas
did have
Wars,
strength.
yeah.
You should
Oh,
have
then I should
strength,
have
yeah.
1840 right now.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it was 1840, but
Or wait, we rested between the fight with the
yeah, but
shadows,
Lever
right?
always casts it generally when we go to an area.
I'm not. I don't think I remember
It's like
us
my potions.
recasting strength after the shadow fight.
Yeah, I don't.
You
remember
had
it, to be
days,
honest.
and you came down here after that. Leva, do you have strength listed as being cast or not?
You told me that you cast strength on Ockar last time
Okay.
because that was before
Oh,
I
yeah,
before
yeah,
I
'cause
arrived.
You were.
Then what
Yeah,
strength did you
forget
give
it's
me, Ald?
Probably 1840.
That's what I have on my sheet. So
Yeah.
okay. So
So what's the damage then?
that's gonna be a D8 plus 3 instead of plus 1, so that would be 9 damage.
And that's not taking into account the modifiers for the weapon that you don't know, right?
Right.
Okay, let me double check that. Okay. All right, you smash through that skeleton with the axe, and it collapses to the ground, the flames licking at the broken bits of bone.
Okay.
All right, Lafdul is not doing anything. Let's see. You do not get an extra attack this round, Ockar.
Rub it in, why don't you?
And Braxon. All right, so next round, initiative.
Right.
We still can't see it, can we?
What's that?
If you can't see it, you can't see it. I mean, if you don't see anything with your tokens.
No. Yeah, I can't see it.
I'm
Oh.
knocked down to 14 HP. I'm gonna have to use lay on hands this turn. Right?
It's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Well, I'm
what you
asking
do
the
with
other guys if
character.
that sounds like a sound decision.
Well, you staying up rather than going down is better.
Just
Yeah.
move.
Okay.
Just moving a bit is +3, isn't it?
You
Yeah.
can move 15, can't you, in that hand? But you get some attacks against him.
Well, I'm not moving. I'm just using lay on hands and open that. I roll really, really quickly. With that 6, I'm pretty sure I'm going before the skeletons. I hope.
Anyone still need to roll?
No, mine's gone in.
All right.
I've got a fairly decent roll this turn.
Varadra is singed, and but she shouts out, "We must destroy these foul things!" Swings her warhammer.
Oh, did our Warhammer make a saving throw?
Yes, it did.
Aw.
Well, she made her. Well, she made her saving throw. So.
Wait, did you make anybody else roll saving throws for their items, or just me?
It's ones that fail.
Everyone else made their saving throws. So it's only if you fail your saving throw does that happen.
Okay.
And Varadra made her saving throw. So.
It's like when we triggered those ice traps, we rolled ice saving throws for me and Higgimus.
All right, and she hits.
Like getting hit by magical AoE is nasty.
And the giant skeleton explodes from the contact with her hammer.
Oh, that's good.
Ockar, your turn?
Yay.
We might live now.
Lay on hands.
Okay.
I have level 8, so that's 16.
Yep.
Don't forget you got temporary healing potions. Everyone's got one.
I thought we
Time to
drank all
refresh them.
those.
No, I refreshed them during the 2 days.
No.
Leva, I would recommend that if you're not sure if you have one or not, just say, "Hey, Lafdul, do I have one?"
Yeah.
Because he keeps track.
I always keep track of them.
Leva decides that she can't do anything if she can't see anything, so she is gonna take the risk and go down here. She still doesn't see anything.
Okay. I mean, you can keep moving.
Yeah, you wait.
Ah,
Right.
now I can see something. Okay,
You wait till you
this
see
is where she
aunt,
stays.
Okay.
you wait
Braxon?
to see auntie and uncle skeleton. Okay, so Age's burden is going to come down on the head of this one.
All right.
These don't have flames, do they?
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
right. So Age's burden has got
skeletons.
12 as a Thaco.
That's a hit.
Right, and it does 1d4 plus 3. Woo.
Is it +2?
Sorry? Oh, right.
Oh, no, that's your strength.
He does get
That's
plus
1d4.
1.
Yeah, there is a,
from
you're right.
prayer.
Yeah,
The prayer.
I do get an extra one.
Yeah, so you're getting 1d4 plus 4 now.
4.
Yep.
Right, alright, so that'll be... Hang on. Confusing me. So a 4 on top of that, on top of the 3 will be 7.
No. 1d4 plus 4.
Oh. Okay.
Hammer does 1d4 plus 1. Plus 1 strength. Plus 1 for the hammer. Plus 1 for prayer.
Right.
And you crush that skeleton's skull. And it collapses to the ground. Higgimus, your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can't sit here waiting around, so I grab Lafdul. And 1, 2, 3,
Lafdul's been forced into combat.
6.
See, this he might hold against
So
me.
Lafdul's gonna be right there.
Come along, Lafdul.
Lafdul's definitely holding this against him.
Come along, dear.
You're in Leva's touch me not zone.
Yes. That sounds interesting.
Can you tie Lafdul to your back? You know, like in The Empire Strikes Back?
Not at this moment. I'll take the thing.
Even if Lafdul could use his powers, he'd shrink himself or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I can put it in my backpack. That'd be useful.
You can't. Old told me I can't use any of my powers. So.
Nope. You cannot use your powers when you're paralyzed. If you're just tied up or something like that, yeah, you could, but you're paralyzed.
Oh,
I need to figure out if there's. So I guess there's a hand gesture or something, or a verbal.
No, but it paralyzes your will. Essentially, like you can still think, but you can't will something.
Is there a difference between hold person then?
Not really. I mean, other than how it operates.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, the one skeleton advances up and attacks Varadra, but misses. Next one advances up and attacks Braxon, and misses. They're just trying to claw at you. They don't seem to have any weapons in their hands.
Yeah.
And Solas, your turn.
I move a bit closer and cast Cure Light Wounds on myself.
All right. You can move only 3 squares, remember.
Yeah, I moved 3.
All right.
Your healing's
nice.
rather effective today.
That is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Lafdul, you do nothing. Braxon, you do not get a second attack, correct? You're not specialized in hammer.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's correct.
All right. So
He gets 3 attacks every 2 rounds, so he gets another one next round.
Can Braxon be specialized in one-handed and a weapon? A style and a weapon?
Yes.
Style.
Style specialization is different.
Can I move more than 3 if I want to turn?
Yes, you can. Turning is not a spell. You are not restricted in your movement.
Okay, how...
Gotta see.
What was the modifier for turning?
+3. They have to see you. You have to see them. They have to be able to hear you. That kind of thing. So.
Yeah.
Question?
Mm-hmm.
Moving 3, would that make 1, 2, 3? Or
you move
is that
15 feet, so use the if you're moving diagonals, use the measurement tool.
Oh. So I'd have to sit on...
Could move where Higgimus is.
Move where the skeleton.
Yeah.
Or there.
This is a square next to me.
Could move
Yeah,
here.
square next. Yeah, square.
Would that be possible to move here?
If it's within 15, yes.
I'm just asking because this thing is sitting... Well, it's lying here. Can I step over it?
Bones everywhere.
Yeah, they're just bones everywhere. Once something is dead, generally it's not impeding you. I'll let you know if it impedes you.
Okay.
Giant corpse.
In fact, I'll just go ahead and remove it from the map.
Oh, Bob's been removed.
Well, it also produces light, so that...
Oh.
You don't need to get that light anymore because the fire's gone out. Alright, you still rolling?
I need to still roll.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. Varadra has also mentioned that there appear to be more down the corridor.
Varadra, wait. Higgimus already said to wait, and you moved on.
They're undead. They must be destroyed. They're a foul affront to the gods. She swings her warhammer and hits this one right here, and it is blasted apart into nothingness. Leva, your turn.
Well, Leva is... I think I put her back in the wrong place. But anyway, she wants to go here. No, here. Higgimus. There's only one left.
If you're using the wand, you've got full movement range.
Oh,
Yeah, the wand is just point and say the word.
okay.
It's not casting a spell.
Well, that's not. So this is 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45. Let's go here.
Okay.
Still. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I used the one to cast magic missiles at the one in front of Ockar.
2 missiles or 1 missile,
2.
or are you splitting them up or
2.
anything like that? 2?
2.
All right. Before the second one even hits it, it is blasted apart by the first one.
Oh, okay. I don't need to roll then.
It had 1 hit point, so no, it didn't. Skeletons don't have a whole lot of hit points.
Actually, thinking about it, I should have left it alone because then Vorado would have attacked this one. And now she will go ahead and attack the others.
Wait, there's more?
No kidding.
Yeah, mummy and daddy skeletons have been quite busy.
It's the
They get quite lonely.
it's the kindergarten back there.
There's a football team of them.
I can't see any more of the skeletons because of the fog of war.
We know.
How come I'm behind you and I can't see them?
He's
So
a
what's
human.
wrong?
He's a human.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You don't have light.
All right, Higgimus, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to grab Lafdul.
Lafdul's really begrating Higgimus now.
So I'll drop him right here.
All right.
Drop.
Actually, no. I'll plop him down right there. Kind of beyond the
Oh,
wall.
you see, there's like a little cubby you could put me in.
Okay.
Lafdul has been filed away.
All right, Braxon, your turn.
Well, I was going to hit a skeleton, but I haven't got any near me. Has Radra got a belt?
Yes, she has a belt.
Can Braxon put his hand in his belt and say, let the spell
Our
cast...
belt.
In her belt, you mean?
Yeah.
Hidden. I mean, grab the belt.
He wants to grab Varadra and say, let the spellcasters throw a spell at the undead before we go in.
All right, so you do that. Solas, your turn.
What was the move? How far can I move?
Are you encumbered?
Lightly encumbered.
Then I believe it's 80 feet.
80 feet, okay. That's about 40. Oh, there's quite a bit. I will move there and turn undead, and since they are skeletons, they should be insta-destroyed.
All right, what level are you again? 6?
6th level cleric, and it's a skeleton or 1 HD is D.
Yeah.
So destroyed.
All right, give me 2d6.
Yeah. Let's see how it's done, Ockar.
Oh, he has the
You know
same
what?
chance as Ockar.
I'm only joking. Because
So every skeleton that I can see.
All right, so you invoke the power of Ogma against these foul affronts to life and everything that Ogma believes in, and that skeleton just blasts apart. That skeleton 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 blasts apart.
Oh well, so much for my
One moves
for my
in.
plan.
One starts to. Whoops. One starts to move in, and it is blasted apart.
It's great when you can start destroying undead rather than turning.
And
Yeah.
more start walking down the corridor.
Oh, they
Yeah,
move quite
that felt
fast.
nice. felt nice to be so lethal at one point.
How many times can you do that?
Once per encounter.
But Ockar can do it now, right?
In theory.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't
So-
roll it.
Okay.
No,
well,
but you could.
I could, yeah, but I didn't roll that.
Right, but you could do it next round. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
that's cool.
All right.
just means-
So they close in, and the first two swing at Viradra there. Viradra says over her shoulder to you, Braxon, "Well, they're here now. I hope you're planning to let go of me anytime soon."
Yeah, Braxon's going to let go of her.
And they both miss her. Ockar, your turn. I'll just scooch these guys out of the way so that...
I'm ahead. I'm gonna go smash these things.
Okay.
Ockar smash.
God damn you, giant skeletons are breaking my rings!
That's a hit.
Oh, what happens if it's a marriage ring?
I think that applies.
I mean, that doesn't nullify the marriage. Ockar, you smash apart that skeleton, flames licking at it as you do so.
Yeah, but you got to explain it to your spouse.
Honey, I was hit by a fireball and it destroyed the ring. I will
No,
be
I
buying a
wasn't
new
cheating
one.
on you.
Can we not talk about this right now and just focus on the combat?
Or you go home and you say, honey, aren't you happy that I'm still alive?
Yeah.
Braxon, do you get a second attack?
Second round, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he will do, but I don't know if I can get to him. Can I move and attack?
You can move and attack a little bit.
Can he move to here?
Half you move.
Well, I can't reach any of them from there, can I? Because that one's dead.
You pick up your weapon and left on the floor. Wherever it is.
It is
No,
but,
it is there, but you can't pick it up now.
but I wasn't thinking of him picking it up. I was just thinking, can he get to hit something?
I mean, you could step in front of Ockar.
Step in front of Ockar! That sounds incredibly sensible. Right,
You
let's
can do that. You can do alt and do like partial movements.
No, let's do that. Let's do that. That sounds incredibly sensible. Right, three of them are going to attack me, but what the hell?
I can't remember where it was.
Right,
It doesn't matter that much, Lafdul. Alright, go ahead and roll to attack.
Which one should I attack? Let's attack the one in front of Viradra, because she's probably hit it. Oh,
That's a hit.
that is a hit.
That is a
Right,
hit.
Skeletons. I've got like an armor class of like 8 or something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Can't remember. You've been looking at the rules? Gasp.
No, I'm going off memory. I know zombies have got like 10, and this cat's is slightly better.
So which one were you attacking again? I'm sorry.
The one in front of Viradra.
Okay.
I just figured she'd probably hit it.
You smash many of its ribs off, but it is still standing.
Oh, blimey.
Alright. Ockar,
was
do you
a
get a
rib
second
check, man.
attack?
No, I healed last turn.
Right.
Oh, wait, no, I did attack last. Did I?
No,
I
you
last
healed.
turn.
You healed last turn. That's right. All right, so it
You
is
attack with a spear.
initiative time.
Yeah, I've rolled initiative.
I'm
haven't.
happy for you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm rolling for turn undead initiative.
Okay.
Oh,
If I throw one of the stars, is there a chance that I might get one of the groups?
Bring it into melee.
There is a chance, yeah, but there's also a lot of undead there, so.
Okay.
just go for the one at the back.
Okay.
What are your stars like? 2d4 plus 5? If they hit. Can't remember.
Just a second. Maybe 2d4 damage.
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
the
does
plus
the
5.
holy water hurt these things?
Yeah, they're undead.
I have a thing of holy water. I'm gonna toss that. What's that? Old 3.
Yep.
Oh, it's grenade-like damage, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Roll the low.
Okay. Anyone still need to roll?
Yep, me.
Right.
I forgot what the stars were in speed.
0.
I have a 2 entered there. 0.
Yeah, you know it's a 0 now, because they are functionally +5 weapons, which you can't get negative weapon speed, but you can nullify your weapon speed to 0, so it's just 4.
You're just running on base.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That was right there. All right. Anyone else need to roll?
I would like to roll.
I
roll.
understand that you would like to roll. All right. Viradra, at the same time that Leva is tossing one of her stars, swings at the skeleton in front of her.
I suppose she's not tried turning undead herself.
She is a specialty priest. She's not a cleric.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they can also only do it at level 7 or so.
Can the people in chat spend hands to wake Lafdul up?
No. They can get critical hits and critical fumbles going on, but I think I got the wrong hit points on this thing. It doesn't matter.
What was the point cost for
She
that?
smashes the skeleton, and it is obliterated.
Oh, 500.
Yeah, it's a lot of ham.
Or 50,000, I mean.
Leva, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Well,
Do I throw it onto my feet?
I don't know what happens.
No. That is, let's see who that hits.
Would that just be an automatic? hit?
Braxon,
Yeah.
you feel a sharp pain in your back. 2d4 plus 5, please, Leva.
Oh dear.
I was wondering what like an item misfire would be from like a robe.
Right. I don't mind Braxon dying, but is he going to stay?
Sorry, that was
Is he
in.
going to keep his clothes on?
2d4 plus 5. Leva.
I was in the wrong program for that. Sorry.
Lafdul
Apologies,
is the need.
Braxton, apologies.
All right, well, I see
I might
2
do it.
rolls, so I'm going with the first one. 8 damage, Braxon,
Yeah.
as you feel a sharp pain in your back.
Hang on. I'm going to have to move temporarily because I can't get the skeletons in the way.
You can adjust it from your character sheet as well.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know, but this was quicker.
Gonna hold up my holy symbol and channel the power of my god against these things.
Okay, as you're doing that, they are advancing. And they are getting their attacks at the same time. But you can go ahead and roll a 2d6, please. One of them misses you, Braxon. Second one misses you, Braxon. And the third one misses Viradra. And then they are all obliterated. Bone shards flying everywhere, dropping to the ground as Ockar invokes the holy power of Tyr, and that power washes over them.
Good job, people. Let's regroup and come back to this place here. It looks like we're kind of exhausted.
Nice work, Ockar.
Yeah, I think retreating for now might be prudent.
Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back see the lizardmen.
All right, I'll pick up Lafdul.
Lafdul can't exactly object either, so.
So you're going back up to the upper level?
I think the fighters are kind of hurt pretty bad. Loggers hurt pretty bad. I think the spellcasters are low on things, and Lafdul is a tree.
Yeah. Braxton's gonna.
Gosh. I can't imagine our group going the pragmatic and rational way. Yeah.
No, we've done this before.
Yeah,
Something
before we
where- yeah.
before we leave, I will cast my dispel magic on one of the traps.
Okay. Which one do you want to do?
I think I will use it on the opposite side of this.
Okay.
Nice. So here.
That one over there.
It explodes and kills you.
All right. Give me
What
give me a d20. Okay. You do not know one way or the other whether it has been dispelled or not.
He's still got 5
Is
traps.
the find
for
trap
half an
still
hour.
active?
No.
So
Well,
3
how long
turns.
does it last?
3
Half an
turns.
hour.
Oh, 3 turns? Okay, you realize that it was not dispelled.
Alright, let's Yep.
Right,
Brax, could you drag us to the next
Yeah, you can move your token, just keep up with Higgimus, Lafdul.
Braxton's got some
Aw.
stuff to pick up.
Yep.
Those
Making me having to go with Higgimus.
those skeletons that had flaming intestines.
Braxton,
Is
did
there
you pick up
anything in
your
there?
weapons?
Yeah, he's picking up both of his weapons.
Okay. Quickly
He threw
pick them
away.
up in case there's other things in here coming.
Yep. Just wants to check out that skeleton on the way out.
All right, what are you checking out?
Where it had the flaming intestines, is there anything in there?
No.
Like it was pulling fire out of its stomach.
It's just blackened bone at this point.
How did we come in this place? Was it the stairs?
Yeah, the spiral stairs
Yeah.
up this way.
Let's go to the stairs. Oh, goodness gracious. Higgimus will put up a wall right here of
Okay.
ice.
All right.
Wait, don't you want me to try turning?
There's zombies, isn't there?
You can't because it's still technically the same encounter.
Wait, it is? I thought we
Mhm.
ended the encounter once we killed the skeletons.
They might have been angled, but we didn't.
No, we
notice
haven't
them.
got off the floor.
These are the ones. Oh, sorry.
Braxton says we could go up the chimney if you want.
Higgimus has put up a wall of ice, and you can see vaguely the vague forms of them kind of bumping up against the ice.
Are they getting destroyed by it?
Is the ice there?
Yeah.
Right, Braxton wants to run round here and see if there is another way for them to get through.
You can just no.
Let's get up here, and then we can seal
Yeah.
off the entrance stairway.
So we can get up the stairs. Right, Braxton's going to stay on guard there.
Well, we need some light over here so we can see this hallway.
I
We are
said
just
we need
going
to
up the stairs.
go up the stairs.
Why would we go up the stairs? We could easily beat zombies.
No, we're retreating.
Where
We've
are we
got Lafdul
retreating?
frozen. We're coming back later. They're not going anywhere.
You gotta make sure Vraja's going with you. Mind.
Yeah.
Cowards.
Someone have to. Oh, Giant might take a shining to you.
Vradra says, "Indeed, I could still fight them. They're just zombies, right?"
The
Yeah.
group is important. The group needs us to go back.
Let's leave for right now. All right, we need to rest
Get
and
going.
recruit. Yes, there might be zombies, but there might be more bigger things in there
Get-
as well.
We're coming back,
Get
right?
going.
Yeah.
We're coming back, right?
We are coming back,
Of
yes.
course we're coming back.
All right.
We're going to
We
clear
just
the
need to
whole
rest.
floor.
And plus, we
Right.
have a that's just a tree right now.
I suppose it's I suppose it's acceptable.
Right.
All right.
I mean,
So everyone,
Braxton's holding the corner until people go up the stairs.
I can't go any further than where I am right now. So
I mean, you can move like down there.
Well.
I just want to make sure that everyone is actually going up there.
yeah, I'll go with them, but I'm taking up the rear in case they break through and somebody needs to fend them off.
Okay. So everyone is going up. All right, let's go ahead and pull you over to level 1. All right, so close that out. All right, so you guys come up here, and as soon as you do, the lizardmen and Herwady block up the spiral staircase again.
Tell them there's a bunch of mindless undead down there, and to keep the places blocked off. Maybe put extra guards there and reinforce.
Are they dangerous? I could send... Axis has arrived at this point. A runner was sent as soon as you were coming up. And she says, I can send some warriors down if they are not dangerous.
There were also some giant skeletons that that had a fire burning inside them that they could lob, and it exploded like a fireball.
Okay.
Yeah, they've done a significant amount of damage to us.
I think it's safer if we will deal them after we have rested.
Yeah.
What I would say is that they know we've come up here, so I'd get people to guard the chimneys coming up as well.
That's what I told them.
The ore elevator is completely blocked off.
Well, someone showed us it before.
Yeah, they moved the blockage to show you, and you would look down and then send the spell down and stuff like that. But then they blocked it back up again.
Right.
They're just like large iron plates covering it.
Yeah, well, you might want to have sentries on there just in case they can push those plates off.
They do.
Right.
That's through here if you want
to double their guard, maybe, and to reinforce if possible.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, we need to go and rest and recuperate. Roger, is there any way you have anything that might untreeify Lafdul?
I do not have anything memorized that would help him at this point, unfortunately.
All right, so I guess just rest is what we can do.
Yeah, he will be free from that paralyzation with time. I can take care of him until that, if need be.
Oh God, he's laughing with a bookworm.
All right, let's break and take a rest. Spellcasters, you got a better idea now what we're going up against.
Axis overhears your question and says, I can try to dispel this magic if it is magic.
Oh, sure.
That'd be perfect. Then we can go back down and keep fighting.
Lafdul would appreciate that.
Lafdul's still paralyzed. She frowns and says, this is stronger magic than I can handle, unfortunately.
Thank you for trying.
Yeah. Let's once again, let's rest and recuperate, and spellcasters prepare the spells that you figure that might best suit us in this situation.
I will have some of my acolytes attend to you if you'd like.
Do we all really have to rest? I'm still raring to fight. I'm pissed off at that damn skeleton for breaking my items.
Yeah,
I want to go down and beat up the zombies right now.
To say.
I appreciate that, Ockar, but right now, caution's the better part of valor in this case.
It's just zombies. I could cut them to pieces with my axe.
No, there's probably other things down there besides the zombies.
Yeah, we've already seen 2 things that aren't zombies. And now we've seen what's down there, our spellcasters can prepare with more knowledge. And we can have more things to blast the undead apart.
So, as an order here, I order us to take a rest and a break. And that includes you, Ockar, and Vladra, and everyone else here. And we need to recoup, and then we can come back. Once we've rested and Lafdul is no longer a tree, and the spellcasters have gotten the correct spells to go against the enemies here.
Right. You see a brief glow from Joyun that Varadra is holding, and a deep, satisfied sigh comes from Varadra, and she says, "Well, I'm ready to go again if you are, Ockar."
All right. Once again, no. We're taking a break.
Temporary healing potion, I'd be ready.
We're taking a
Ockar,
break.
All right.
We will go as a group.
Understood.
Thank you. All
Don't worry, Joanne. Those undead aren't going anywhere. We can kill them tomorrow.
Let us head back to our ship here, and we'll rest there.
Joyon, what does that glowing light do?
The voice of Joyun emanates from the hammer and says, "Oh, Varadra was injured slightly. I took care of that."
Can you do that for other people?
Nope.
All right.
Could you unfreeze Lafdul if we got you to touch him?
Nope.
Okay, well, we need to wait till he's unfrozen then.
Head back to the ship, everyone.
Okay, so you head back to the ship. You ensconce Lafdul in his quarters, or maybe not, because he might have locked the door. I don't know. If not, you just kind of like lean him up against his door, so that when his paralyzation ends,
it's only got priest lock on it. That's all it's got.
Well,
it's not physically locked.
Then they can't get
in.
They can't get in.
You seem like the kind of person who would put booby traps on his door.
I've done it on my safe, not on my door.
Can we?
I probably would have told the officers where to open the door, as in Higgimus and all the party.
Can we open the door with Lafdul?
You could try using him as a battering ram, but he's not as hard as... Like, he may be as stiff as a board, but he's not as strong as a board.
Okay.
All right,
Also,
so you've taken...
Please do note those healing spells I casted.
Right, has Varadra gone off somewhere on the ship?
Varadra has returned to her quarters. Actually, before she does, she does have some healing spells. I'll go ahead and have those cast. Let us see.
She is allowed to use magic again?
What do you mean allowed?
It's almost like the hammer wouldn't let her. It's like hammering's more important than spellcasting.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta eliminate these undead. Yeah.
I'd also probably regenerate the lightning damage, I assume.
Yeah, you'll regenerate your damage over time. She casts 2 Cure Light Wounds on you, Braxon, for a total of 8 hit points. And where's my D10? She has a Cure Moderate Wounds for Ockar for 4 points of damage. Axis's acolytes come and tend to your wounds for 3 points of damage each for anyone who is injured. Lafdul, it does take about 5 hours for that to wear off, your paralysis.
Oh,
and
I'd love to know what spell that was.
You're a little stiff. That was a Glyph of Warding.
Yeah, I know it was a Glyph of Warding, but the spell that was spelled into the glyph.
Right, Braxton's going to use his temporary healing potion that Lafdul.
You would have been healed by the
so.
Right, yeah.
Lafdul, you know that you can do multiple effects.
Yeah, I know I can do multiple. Well, you can do damage. Oh, can you multiply charge it?
Yeah, you just have to be higher level, and you have to... I mean, not necessarily higher level than you are right now, but higher level than base casting. And you have to... it's going to reduce the damage.
Yeah, because
Less damage came your way. Less damage came your way because you were paralyzed.
I got a Glyph of Warding on my safe that does blindness.
Yeah.
Could I do something else with it?
You could do a Glyph of Warding that does damage and blindness, It would be less damage than you would normally do with just a straight
Yeah,
damage
no.
warding.
It's just something that I've now suddenly come to realize. Should I say?
Alright. So Brax has still got some damage.
You drank
Axis,
yours, did you? Oh no, and Ockar.
Axis has some healing spells that she can cast if there are still people injured. So
I'm off by 5 hit points, I believe. No, yeah, 5 hit points.
Okay. All right, so Ockar, Cure Light Wounds coming your way for 3 points of damage.
You mean 3 points of healing?
Whatever. Restores 3 points of damage. There you go. Braxon, 6 points from 2 Cure Light Wounds, and 9 from a Cure Moderate Wounds.
So when you say 6 from 2, do you mean 2 6s or 1 6?
1 6. But she cast 2 spells to get that.
And then a 9.
Yeah. And then everyone's going to recover 1 hit point overnight.
Yeah. Well, that means Braxon will be down by 1 hit point.
Oh no, how terrible.
Now I can empathise with Solas.
I'm down by 2 hit points.
I mean, I'm also down by 1 hit point.
Yeah. Braxton's going to pace up and down in front of Lafdul when the others are gone. And he's going to spin round and point at him and say, I don't know if you can hear me, and I don't know what you were playing at down in that cave when you were acting weird, but you're right. That Joyan is trouble. I don't know what to do about it, though. But you're right.
It's a one-way conversation.
Can you move yet? Can you blink?
Is this, like, how long after you get back to the ship is this?
After everyone's cleared off.
So,
No, still frozen.
20 minutes-ish kind of thing, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still frozen. He's still paralyzed. And then you,
Then he's going to go off.
okay. All right, hold on a second.
He's going to go see Higgimus and say the same thing. Without the pacing up and down pointing.
All right,
Well,
so
Brax,
real fast. Solas, you had something that you wanted to do.
Yeah.
You PM'd me, so go ahead and only Lafdul would be aware of this. Go ahead and tell the audience what it is that you do.
So basically, while Lafdul is still paralyzed, I will use ink and paint Lafdul's face and give him mustache and a beard.
Actually, I thought I would find that quite amusing, despite being a victim of it.
I was tempted to do that.
And also paint the spectacles on him.
I actually approve of that, weirdly enough.
So, Lafdul, for you, I mean, like, you're aware.
Being tickled.
I mean, you can see him do this. You can guess it. I mean, he's obviously painting something on your face. You don't know what. And you won't until you're unparalyzed and can look in a mirror.
Has he got like a happy face or a scornful face or what?
A mustache, beard, and spectacles.
No. From Ockar's point of view, is he happy?
Face.
Oh.
My face is basically, when I'm doing it, it's concentrating, and once I'm doing, I look satisfied.
Look, I even give emotional response.
And then I go away whistling to myself.
So Braxon might see Lafdul with a painted face at some point.
No, he comes back at some point during the 5 hours that you're paralyzed. Now, I'm sure that some of the rest of the party might walk by, and so let's just run through the party. Higgimus, what would be your reaction if you walk by Lafdul as he's paralyzed, propped up next to his quarters, and you see an inked-on mustache, beard, and spectacles on his face?
And then keep on walking.
All right. And Braxon?
Braxon would walk past him and then stop dead and turn around and come back and stare at him and then walk off.
All right. Ockar?
Ockar's just gonna blink and then laugh some and then walk off.
Oh, this is terrible. It's like a round of humiliation from each of the party members.
Leva?
Actually, Leva looks at Lafdul and she's thinking, She disappears in her room.
Oh, don't give people ideas, Solas.
Just a second.
Oh my. This is more than I thought. You said disappear into your room. I thought you were just going to be going to chuckle.
Well, she chuckles too.
Well, I meant a personal chuckle.
So, how are we going to describe? Are you going to describe it?
Oh no, you describe it.
So Leva sort of stays in her room, and next morning, there's a small duck that sort of seeks out Lafdul and sticks to him.
Animated duck.
A wooden duck. Small wooden duck.
Oh.
Wait, are you casting a spell to do this?
I'm casting. Oh wait, I did have it memorized.
All right.
Just a second. No, I didn't.
Lafdul's
No,
ready
in that case, forget it. I didn't have it memorized. So
I didn't realize you were doing something. I thought when you said you PM'd me, can I do the one with the duck? I was thinking because of what Solas had just done. I thought you were going to paint a duck on his face.
Oh, that would be an idea, but that I didn't think of it. So Leva doesn't do it.
Okay.
You know
she
what's
just
funny?
grins. She grins and she goes, okay, and walks away.
Lafdul's totally going to learn the anime statue. He's going to make a giant duck. March all over. It's going to go around ducking around all over her room.
Or you could have a giant duck that you rode into combat.
Yeah, could be.
Or you could change.
I had a scroll of remove paralysis.
In addition, you have a scroll of remove paralysis? Man, if only you weren't paralyzed and could tell someone.
Well, I think Solas might know, because there was 2 scrolls we had to divide up.
Yeah, but
Solas might know, but Solas might also think that rest is good and Lafdul is having what he deserves.
He might also not know exactly where you keep it. So,
yeah. In case of going through every pouch.
In the meantime, various crew members also get good chuckles out of this. The laughter from the Giff booms throughout the ship when they catch sight. Nemariel is quite amused by this, knowing that you are a follower of Aravan. She sees it as perfectly appropriate and suitable. And not only does Viradra laugh, a good deep belly laugh, but her hammer does too.
Oh,
when she catches
that's rude.
Nor kind of gives a gasp and tries his best to wipe it off when he sees it.
I like Noel now.
Not effectively at all.
Oh.
Smears all over his face, and then the wizard runs off.
Yeah, he kind of
just made
sees
it
what
worse.
he kind of sees what he's done and surreptitiously tries to get away without anyone noticing. Kind of embarrassed. And then you're not paralyzed anymore.
Yay. Lafdul's going to have a very... He's going to try and scrub it off his face. He's going to have a red face tomorrow. Put it on me. I could use my hat disguise to hide it, actually.
It comes off, but it takes a lot of soap and scrubbing to get it off.
Could Lafdul just use an erase spell on his own face?
I mean, if you had a spell like that.
I've got clean self. I could memorize that the next day.
Yeah.
That would work.
You could try that. If you'd rather do that. You might be able to do something with an horizon as well.
Oh, yeah, but I don't think I memorized that one. Pretty sure I wouldn't have.
Well, I mean, it'll be the next day.
Yeah.
You're unparalyzed in time to rest and recover your spells.
Oh, you got maybe look up which horizon it is now.
Again, it's a minor effect. You don't have to. You just specify that you're memorizing an horizon to do that. So again, that's the kind of thing. Like if there is a very minor magical effect, you don't need to know a specific horizon. You can make one up on the spot, kind of thing. That's the advantage of cantrip and horizon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if there is something specific that you want to do, you can just memorize. List it out as a specific horizon that you're memorizing.
Mm-hmm.
And a clean your face would be one.
There was the Yeah, no, it's fine.
All right. I think this is a good time to take our break. Let the spellcasters go through their spells. Unless you have a question, Higgimus?
To Braxon, who would visit me and talk to me about the mace. Braxon, I know that the Warhammer, is affecting Vladra, possibly Ockar now too.
Yeah.
However, I think we should utilize that until we're done with this place, and then once we're done, we'll deal with it at that moment.
Yeah.
Get to lock it away or some sort like that.
Yeah, I'm not thinking we have to take immediate action, but it stopped me from following your idea of retreating so that a fireball could be shot in.
Yeah, I realize that. Well, I don't know if a fireball would have been the best idea there either.
Yeah.
We probably need to make use of it. There's probably something down here making these undead, and it's never good. So, we need to.
Well, if something is making undead,
we can.
If something is making undead, it's probably.
You know this. You know it's a lizard man. The message is lizard man. We know he has necromantic powers.
Yeah, but it's limited by the number of people that have gone down there.
We do not know it's a lizard man. All we know that it's some kind of entity that calls itself as a messenger of the Emperor Lizard.
No, wasn't it a lizard man? Because the Trident told us, didn't it?
Well, the lizard men are working for it.
If I remember correctly, the Trident told that it hadn't seen the messenger.
Yeah.
Regardless, in this case here, we're going to continue as is until we're done with this place, and then once we're done, we'll deal with it then.
All
right, so we'll take our break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. See you then, everyone.